On this day, we were visiting two main sites, the Courtaparteen Church ruins and abandoned village, and Old Head and the Lusitania Museum. We're just approaching the abandoned village now. Looks like some beautiful viewpoints. We parked here at this viewpoint. It's a little bit further down to the church. There is an option to go a little bit further to park, and if you drive down to where the steps are, you'll find one more small parking area. If you don't want to go downhill and worry about getting back up, you can just park here. There's not a lot of information about this site online, so we didn't really know what to expect. Once you get to the stone steps, there are two ways to go. Don't take the right path, the trail here. That becomes very muddy, almost like a dead end. Instead, take the stone steps down, and that will lead to the cemetery as well as the village. And at the end of the steps, there's a little grass pathway. It's been manicured some way. We now headed into the forest to check out the abandoned village. Google Maps refers to it as a famine village, although we're not sure if that is accurate. Some online sources specifically bring up the famine, while others refer more generally to economic conditions causing people to migrate from the countryside into the cities. If anyone watching knows for sure, please let us know in the comments. We're now passing through Old Head, and up ahead we'll be visiting the Lusitania Museum as well as the Old Head Signal Tower at the extreme bottom point of the peninsula. Long before the sinking of the Lusitania, the Old Head Lighthouse had a bit of a history of its own.
So now coffee time! Snack time.
Yum.
What's yours?
I have an Americano, a latte,
Latte for me
giant cookie.
and giant cookie.
This is the kind of place that interests me more than Kim, so I paid the €6 entry fee and went inside. The Old Head Signal Tower is just over 200 years old and was built during the Napoleonic era. It is one of 81 such towers that were built along the coast. But that history was overshadowed by the sinking of the Lusitania during World War I. And now we're going to head up the Old Head of Kinsale Tower. Although the Lusitania Museum is not a large one, it had quite a good collection of artifacts taken from the ill-fated passenger ship. In total, almost 1,200 of the almost 2,000 passengers lost their lives during the sinking of the ship. It didn't take too long to get through the museum, but at least I could also go outside and take in some of the views of Old Head. At the entrance to Old Head, you can see a little bit of tower and walls, all that remains of Down McPatrick Castle. Unfortunately, we can't actually visit Old Head because it's a private golf course, a missed opportunity for the public to enjoy a beautiful location. And there's Kim down there enjoying her coffee, while I'm up here enjoying the view. After checking out the main part of the museum, I headed downstairs and then around to the back, where I found a separate entrance that gave a little more history of the Old Head Tower. Almost missed this room. Had a separate entrance to the tower. This shows a bit of how the tower was back in the day. It's more than 200 years old. Here's where they would bunk and sleep. Very basic conditions. Interesting how it used to look. And this piece here is part of one of the lifeboat davits, which were used to hold up the lifeboats on the Lusitania. And the last place to visit here at the museum is the memorial to the people who perished on the Lusitania, as well as the survivors. And you can see there's an important message along the side. So this is war, dear people. Keep from it if you can. For with it we said nothing. 'Tis just the greed of man. And the Memorial Garden was opened in 2017. And we're now at the entrance to Down McPatrick Castle, the ruins of it anyway, which is actually the entrance to a golf course now, which means you can't actually go inside. And we're just following the local bus as we make our way back into Kinsale. Right now we're on the R606, just leaving Kinsale, and as we came along the bend we spotted this ruin. The name is White Castle. We know nothing about it, but we'll see if we can find out more about it later. As it turns out, we searched online but couldn't find out much more information about White Castle. In the next video, we're going to check out the beautiful town of Kinsale, as well as the impressive Charles Fort located nearby.